Alright, shut up and listen up. Sometimes as a content creator, you say things in a video and then you go back and listen to it, and it doesn't come out the way you anticipated it to sound. After rewatching last night's video, I understand and I realized that the way I said things in that video, it didn't come out the way I wanted it to. I'm not going over the situation. You guys, you're up to date. You know what's going on. And if you don't know what's going on, you can watch the previous videos. Long story short, Chris left Savage Squad. Nick is getting a ton of hate, probably the most hate he's ever received in his life. Referring back to last night's video and in this entire situation, I've been somewhat sticking up for Nick Briz, and I'll stand by that. It's coming off that I'm kind of telling you guys I'm on Nick's side, if anything. Let me explain. I'm not dumb. I know a bunch of you are saying, yo, Matt, but Chris has the phone calls, he's shown proof, and Nick's faking his videos. I understand that, yes, Chris is right on some of the things he's saying, and he's proved it. Before I go any farther, let me make this very clear. I'm going to say it again. I've said it before. I have the most, and I mean the most respect for Nick Briz, and I got the most respect for Chris and everybody involved in this situation. I don't care if you don't like Nick Briz. I don't care if you like him. I don't care if you like Chris, Carl. I don't care how you feel about the situation. I respect everybody. Or not everybody in general, but everybody in this mess. Well, Matt, why do you say that? Nick's a terrible person, blah, 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 blah. Guess what? I don't care if Nick Briz has faked thousands of videos and he continues to fake thousands of videos. I respect this man because he grinds. Nick's a grinder, Carlos is a grinder, Chauncey's a grinder, Chris is a grinder. All these guys, they're trying to get the bag and they're trying to make money moves and set themselves up for success. I respect that. You can say you hate Nick Briz and he's fake and he's that because he fakes his own videos. Well, guess what? That's your opinion. Just because everyone's hating on Nick Briz, it doesn't mean I have to too. I don't care that he fakes his video. There's thousands of creators on this app that fake their videos and nobody cares. So why is everyone making it a big deal about Nick? And I gotta say this because some people are gonna think I'm on Nick's side completely. I know I said that in yesterday's video, but I didn't mean for it to come off the way it did. I'm saying that I'm defending Nick because of this. I guess some of you let words go over your head. I'm not defending Nick on the whole faking video situation. I'm not. He's came out and said they're fake himself. I'm not taking up for Nick. If you want to call it that, whatever. I'm defending him because of this main reason. Do you quite understand the allegations and accusations that Chris is putting on this man? He has came out and said that Nick has said the N-word with a hard R, and in 2021, that's a big accusation. And he's also saying that he does drugs, and by drugs, I'm referring to cocaine. I probably got to bleep that out because of YouTube, but he's saying that Nick does coke. Those two things right there that I said, he's saying that, but he hasn't proved it. Where I'm coming from in this situation is, I didn't even want to go to this, but I guess I have to. I've seen way too many times where celebrities, famous people on the internet, or these NFL and NBA players, they finally make it and get some success, and then you got people plotting on their downfall. And by people, in a lot of situations, I'm talking about girls. You'll see out of nowhere that a random girl out of nowhere accuses a famous NFL or NBA athlete of RAPE. And in most cases, this ruins a NFL player's career, and it can be a downfall to their success without the girl having any proof whatsoever. I think you get the point and you understand where I'm coming from. Just because Chris says Nick does coke and he calls people the N-word, with zero proof, I'm not going to believe it. Sorry, I'm not. And look, I could be completely wrong. Chris is threatening to post the videos on his Patreon and do this and do that. And he may post the videos and Nick may be doing coke and we have video proof. And I could be completely wrong. But until he does that, I'm not saying anything about it, and I gotta defend Nick. I think a lot of you are getting it twisted. I'm only defending him on these coke and N-word allegations. Well, Matt, why are you sticking up for Nick? What has he done for you? Absolutely nothing. Nick doesn't do a single thing for me. The reason I'm defending him on that, once again, there's no proof, but if I was in the same situation and somebody made a YouTube video saying, oh, Matt B. Great says the N-word and he does coke, I wouldn't want you guys believing that without any proof. I would feel absolutely betrayed if you guys believed that without proof. I'm being honest. So for all the people hating on Nick, it is what it is. All I'm saying is just have an open mind and keep a perspective. How would you feel if somebody at your school accused you of these allegations with zero proof? Let me state this one last time. Chris could come out and prove everything he's saying, but there's two sides to every story. Alright, with that being said, let's get down to maybe the most controversial part about all of this. I think the biggest key and piece of the story is Carlos and Nick paying his players a low amount of wage. You got Chris coming out saying he's only paying Carlos $1,200 and he doesn't pay Chauncey or any of the other players. And I've also seen Chris say that Nick doesn't pay him a dime, but then on the other hand, Chris said he gave him $3,000 for a loan. I already know you're going to think I'm taking up for Nick again, but I'm just being a realist with what I'm about to say. If it was me personally, and I had a 5-on-5 group and we was making $50,000 a month, me personally, I would pay my players a good amount of wage because they helped me get to the top, and that's me. Why did I emphasize me right there? Because that's how I would do it. Not Nick, but me. We're all different. Last time I checked, the name of that channel has always said Nick Briz unless I'm misinformed. So that's Nick's channel. He's the sole owner. Should Nick pay his players more than he probably is? Yes, I would. But I'm not Nick. This is a dog eat world. You're going to have snakes in life, and a bunch of your millionaires and billionaires in life, they've snaked a lot of people. It is what it is, I'm being honest. They're not going to tell you that though. I'm not saying Nick hasn't paid his players because we don't know. None of his other players have came out and said what he's paying them, and Nick said he's not going to disclose that information. The only thing I'm going to say about this, if Nick makes $50,000 a month from YouTube on his YouTube channel, then it's his money. If he wants to keep it, he can do so. Do I think that's right? No, but it's his channel. Like I said, we don't know how much Nick is giving his teammates. You also got to look at this. He's got to pay his cameraman too. Let's look at it from this standpoint. Chris said Carlos is getting $1,200 a month, so he's probably paying the other players $1,200. We'll just say that at least. $1,200 is nothing compared to $50,000 a month. But when you look at the situation, these guys are getting paid. We're talking about paid $1,000 to play pickup basketball. These guys aren't working. They're not editing the videos. All they do is show up to a park and play basketball, where most of you guys do that for free. Once again, if I was in this situation, I would be paying my players a lot of money because they helped me get to the top. Last but not least, a part to this story that most of you don't understand is Nick is giving these guys the opportunity of a lifetime by giving them a platform. There's the argument that Chris, Carlos, and Chauncey, they make the videos. I agree 100%. Chris is a main character. Carlos is a main character. Without them, the videos aren't possible. They're a main reason the videos get millions of views. But however, without Nick and his cameraman, nobody would have been putting these videos together. You can say what you want about the guy. The bottom line is Nick is the glue to everything. He's what made everybody get together on one team. What he's done for Chris and what he's done for Carlos, Chauncey, everybody on this team is he's given them an opportunity to take advantage of this YouTube and internet fame. Let's look at the facts. Why does Chris have the platform he has? Because of Nick. Well, Matt, why are you bringing any of this up? It sounds like you're taking Nick's side and you're saying that Nick's the reason they've made it. I'm bringing this up because Chris is what a lot of people call quote-unquote pocket watching, and it seems like all he's talking about is money. Every single time he talks about Nick, he brings up how much he makes and how little he pays his players. But what Chris doesn't tell you guys is Nick's giving you a platform that people would kill to have and pay thousands of dollars to get. Let's say he's only paying his players $1,200. Well, he's also helping you get money off of YouTube, and he's helping you socially network yourself. Now, with all of that stuff I just told you, I want to say this. I think Chris is a cool dude. Have I met him in person? No. The vibe I get from him, it's a good vibe. I think he's really cool. From the way it's looking right now, Chris is playing his cards right. He's getting a lot of clout off of this situation, rightfully so. And I believe deep down he is right on most of the things he's saying. I just don't like how he's making some accusations without proof. If you're going to say all of this crap about Nick and talk down on him, you got to prove it. For Nick, it's not a little different, but a lot of different. Nick is almost flabbergasted by this. It's kind of like a left hook that he didn't expect coming. He don't know what to say. He probably doesn't know what to do. Should he post an apology video talking about the fake videos and address Chris and what he said, or should he act like nothing happened and continue to hoop? Has Nick been lying about some things? Yeah, of course. I'm sure he has. But has Chris been lying about some things? Yeah, I'm sure. Of course he has. You see how it goes. There's two sides to every story. I mean, if you want to look at it like this, Chris is definitely milking the situation and hyping it up more than really anybody I've seen. Nick's really not even addressing it or replying to it, and you got Chris posting non-stop stories on Instagram pictures, and he's also posting and streaming on YouTube 3 to 4 times a day. And I want to bring this up too. I find it kind of odd that in the voice recordings and stuff he has saved of Nick saying he's faking the videos, those are from weeks and months ago. It's almost like he's been plotting on this. I'm sure he was doing that just so he could have it if he needed it. I don't know. Little fishy. Maybe him and Nick have had beef for a minute and he's been trying to leave and waiting for the right opportunity. I don't know. Let me know in the comments what you think about that. It is a very, and I mean very, intriguing situation. Probably the most interesting basketball community situation we've ever had in the span of YouTube. Will it die down anytime soon? I have absolutely no idea. We also need to hear from Carlos. I don't know if we will. That's an entirely different video for a different day. I'm not gonna lie, this video was much longer than I anticipated it to be. I had some stuff I wanted to get off my chest and talk about though. I believe if everything goes as planned, I will be posting another video tonight. It's going to be a long one. Stay tuned for that. That's all I'm going to say. Much respect to Nick. Much respect to Carlos. Much respect to Chris. Much respect to Chauncey and everyone involved. I'm wishing all these guys the best of luck and hope things turn out good. I'm not the person to pray on anybody's downfall. There's enough room at the top for everybody. Let me know what you think about this down below. But with all that being said, it's going to wrap up this video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Hope you guys learned something. If you're new to the channel, I appreciate if you join the family. Hit that subscribe button and leave a like for more. And as always, let's be great. I'm out, y'all. Peace.